took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Today it's time to stop singing and start swinging.
I just need you to know that I see you and I'm proud of you. I need you to remember that you're royal and we're proud.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Y'all see checks and balances, man. You know what you also see down there? 9 wives, baby. 9 wives. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for the support, man. The films are doing amazing. We're finalists in the Black Film Festival in Atlanta this weekend, playing Saturday. So if you're in the Atlanta area, man, Google Black Film Festival or go to my Instagram and you'll see it posted there. All right, man. Let's unpack this, man, because I think I have a unique experience as it pertains to Tank Davis. I know on the outside, I have like this tough external, real black and white, and that's how I live my life. I don't live life with like, hey, how we gonna figure this out? And we think about it for 2 days. Nah, I figure it out while I'm moving forward, you know. I try and keep inertia attached to me as much as possible. And I'm going to say this. I knew, and I'm going to put Adrian Broner and Tank together on this. I attached them together, and I said it a lot. They remind me of my students that I taught. I taught 7 years. For those of you who don't know, feel free to Google it. I've been in every newspaper here in Los Angeles as it pertains to teaching. And I knew they can go in either direction, right? And I wanted to facilitate them going in the right direction, because if they went in the right direction, they have no ceilings. If they go in the other direction, they have a ceiling. And it could be trouble, financial problems, family problems, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And Tank had a plea deal. Now, I can't unsee what I saw. I'm not sitting here defending Tank. If you know me, I know some of you guys don't understand it, but I have a genuine affinity for Tank and Adrian Broner, because they remind me of my students, man. And understand this from a 50,000 foot, not from me identifying them as exactly like them. I taught continuation special ed. So that means at the high school level. So that means I'm getting all the kids that get kicked out of school and or come out of YA. So everybody has a probation officer. Everyone has court dates. Everyone has an IEP and all these services and lack of parenting, and I'm literally the only thing that is consistent in their lives. And I valued that. And there's a fighter by the name of Kurt Scobie. He's an upcoming fighter. He's Devin Haney's sparring partner, and he was not my former student, but I adopted him in my class, and he'll tell the story better than I can. But whenever you see a flower, you water it. And I know when you're talking about masculine men and you bring up flower, Fred, what are you talking about? But I knew every time I saw Adrian Broner and Tank Davis, they don't understand what I was doing. I was inserting accountability every time I spoke to them. Every time I saw Tank, I inserted accountability. I never praised Tank. I mean, I praise him, but I don't overpraise Tank. Every time I saw him, I held him accountable. I remember sitting at Roscoe's, me, Adrian Broner, the Watson brothers, Ellie, and I really held them accountable. And they always break it with jokes, and Adrian Broner and Tank have a unique relationship. And I'm fortunate enough, thanks to the Watsons, that I have a relationship with both of them, whatever level it is. But every time I saw I saw Adrian Broner more than I saw Tank because Adrian Broner was real popular, you know, before Tank. And Tank came on late, like a 7-0, 8-0, somewhere in there. And every time I saw Adrian Broner, he didn't know what I was doing, but I was verbally forcibly trying to insert accountability and put him in the right direction. And I did the same thing for Tank. And when Tank Davis looked back at it when he's 40 years old, he'll realize all this shit. Like, I understood what you were doing, man. Like with the accountability, y'all thought I wanted to go viral with the Deontay Wilder episode. No, I was holding Tank accountable. Y'all thought it was hunky dory. No, I know he's a young man. I know his background. His mom and my mom have similar backgrounds and similar, not close enough, but drugs and alcohol. And so I knew that. And I was talking to him about Deontay Wilder so we can get on accountability. And if you look at the interview we had in Baltimore, it was a phenomenal conversation. And that's one of the few times where I actually got to but have 30 minutes with Tank Davis. And it was like just me and him. It was like 100 people around. It was just Tank and I just conversing. And I want the best for Tank. And I know it's up to his team, her team, and the judge. Y'all do what you need to do. If there's no stay away order, you got to make it do what it do, Tank. You know what I mean? And that's just the reality of this thing, man. And I'm not gonna sit here and play judge, but I want Tank Davis and Adrian Broner to be an example for, not the example, but we have other kids in our communities that need an extra push, that need not really a mentor. I don't think Adrian Broner needed a mentor. He needed an accountability partner because the man was filthy rich, living his best life. He just needed someone just to, hey, no, that's not cool. No, keep going. Keep going. You're going in the right direction. And you just need that pat on the back. I think Adrian Broner was the one that needed the pat on the back more so than anything. Tank Davis needed alignment. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion, you know. And so he has a plea deal. We'll talk about it tonight in the barbershop. Like I said, I can't unsee what I saw because I'm a very accountable person. And hopefully everybody learns from this. And I'm not the judge or the jury. So it's in their hands. But there's a Tank Davis and Adrian Broner in every city in America. And if you have time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 hours in your life to have a conversation or to pseudo adopt a child, it's in our best interest that you do. Our, meaning our community, meaning our America. It's our daughters need to get married to great men. And you don't know what you're doing, but you're preparing that young man to be a great leader in his household and raise his family and get married and have beautiful kids and have a beautiful wife. That's ultimately what we should be facilitating as men. I know we're going to play a little bit. I understand that. I'm not sitting here saying Fred is so rigid and he's so straight and he's this. Nah. Fred plays a lot too, but I don't glorify it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't glorify the BS. Like I said, I put it in a paper bag and I throw it in the ocean. And so I wish that young lady well. I wish her healing. And it's in the hands of the judge or the juror. And on top of all this, I hope that Adrian Broner get his shit together. I hope Tank get his shit together. And I have seen a lot of growth in Tank. Tank is in shape right now. And you got to take it serious, Tank. No cursing on your Twitter. No negative language on your Twitter, your Instagram, all family pictures. You got Thanksgiving coming up, Tank. You got Halloween coming up. What other holiday you got coming? Is there like a national American holiday coming up? Is there it's a Columbus Day? Do y'all celebrate Columbus Day in Baltimore? If you do, you might need to have some events or something in the city, and because you don't know who your jurors are going to be on that 2-day trial. So your job is to influence the community which are the 12 jurors. I'm not sure if you have a jury trial or not. So, but I'm just saying so. But anyways, man, family, family and community, Tank, and God. That's it. That's all you should be posting for the next 9 months. 3 months if you don't have a fight. But it looks like your fight will get moved up. So whatever Saturday that is before the trial, I'll anticipate Steven Espinoza find a venue for you, and or they definitely will delay. If you have to turn yourself in, they'll definitely delay that for sure. And you'll be able to fight. And you're a mentally tough child. You've been through a lot. And but yeah, man. So I wish that woman well. I wish Tank, like I said, Tank, and one thing about Tank I realize, he respects men that hold him accountable. Oh man, he's one of the best. Him and Earl Spence are some of the best at, if you say something and you're, oh yeah, you're right, dog, you're right, or you're wrong, or and as weird as that might sound about Tank, but he's a man of few words, but he looks at you like yeah, you're right, dog, you're right. So but anyways, man, that's my vignette on this. We'll see you guys in an hour and 13 minutes, man. We're gonna talk about these contracts, man. As I told Tank, need to stop tweeting, and we're gonna talk about his tweet tonight in the barbershop. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. We got 9 Wives, man. Somebody in Baltimore go purchase 9 Wives, man. I know we got a great Muslim community out there, mostly Sunni Muslims, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. Someone go order 9 Wives, 9wives.movie, man. Go support the man, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you guys in an hour. Holla.